Question number 1. What do you think of Hillary Clinton's Vice President Julian Assange?
Vice President Julian Assange? Well, I'd prefer Tim Kaine over Julian Assange, but if that were to be the case, I feel like a lot of people would be pretty upset about that, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, and that guy's tied to a lot of them, so.
Great response.
Yeah.
Julian Assange, our vice president?
Yeah.
Is that the right one?
That's a trick question.
It's a trick question. I think it's Kane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not our vice president.
Very good. It's Tim Kaine.
That's not a vice president, is it?
What's wrong with this song?
I think so.
He has a different name, I thought, right?
The vice president?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton's Vice President.
Like her choice, right?
Yeah, her choice.
Yeah. Oh, nah. I don't think his name is Julian Assange.
It's not.
Okay.
It's Tim Kaine.
Oh yeah, I was
That's
gonna say.
how I was ring a bell. Clinton's Vice President Julia Assange.
I haven't really read much about her, but I don't know. I'm pro Hillary at this moment, so pretty much going with what she's doing.
Whoever she picks.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Hillary's VP candidate, Julian Assange?
This is one of those man on the street things where you try to see if people are uninformed. Mike Pence, no, you're Tim Kaine. It's not Julian Assange.
There you go. And
Tim Kaine was turned down in favor of I believe, young senator somewhere in the Northeast who got a lot of really good attention, but also had some really shady deals going on with, I think, gambling people. But Kaine is fine. He's just sort of like a career politician.
What do you think about Donald Trump's Vice President Bill Weld?
Never heard of the guy.
Never heard of the guy.
I think Mike Pence is a good guy.
Yeah?
I do not support Trump, so I'm pretty sure I would not support his vice presidential candidate.
Gotcha. What do you think about Donald Trump's plan to dig a trench to protect the wall?
Dig a trench to protect the wall. Who's going to build that trench?
I guess he's going to make Mexico pay for it.
I suppose.
I think that would be a crazy plan, but I don't think that's his exact plan, possibly.
It's definitely not.
He did not say that.
He didn't say
No, he didn't.
I know some people that are probably like, yes, it's a great idea.
Is this a ruse? Well, I haven't heard anything about trench digging, but I think it's not really a viable policy option.
Right, okay.
What about Hillary Clinton's plan to subsidize hydraulic fracking as a form of green energy?
I don't think it's a plausible cause, because the amount of water that's used to separate the oil is unusable. So to open that up even further would just be detrimental to our water supply.
Definitely. Very harmful to the environment.
Absolutely.
Now, you may have got me on that one. I don't know about that one. It could be, but I don't think so. I think she's more green efficient. Want to improve the green climate here.
Probably should read more about that before I form an opinion about it.
That's a very smart response. Definitely. I support that.
Subsidizing hydraulic fracking, because hydraulic fracking in and of itself is a way to get more oil. Except with the green energy, there might be opposition between those two things, and it's just based on whatever the citizen thinks of it.
Fracking is not in her plan now.
What about Hillary Clinton's plan to subsidize hydraulic fracking as a form of green energy?
Do you know who Kylie Jenner is dating?
Tyga, I guess? I don't know.
It's Tyga. You got it, yeah.
But who really cares?
Right?
I think she's still dating Tyga, I think. Or they broke up? Are you still dating?
No, they're still dating.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I don't know that one.
Tyga, You said but she Tyga- wears the Tyga. pants, definitely.
For sure, yeah.
I know.
Good for you.
Finally, do you know what Aleppo is?
Yeah, it's a city in Syria.
Yeah. City in
So
Syria.
that is getting bombed right now, and it's unfortunate. So
Definitely.
and a lot of people who are voting for that third-party candidate. What is Aleppo, right?
Even the
So,
third party candidate.
There's a lot bigger world out there than UGA.
Gary. Oh, do you know the third party candidates?
Gary Johnson and Jill Stein.
Gary Johnson and Jill Stein.
Aleppo is in Syria.
Yeah.
The conflict.
Exactly, yeah.
Aleppo?
Aleppo.
I've heard of that. Can I get like a little hint? Like,
Yeah, it's a city. Yeah.
yeah, I've heard it in the
Right.
debate, but
Yeah, no, it's come up a couple times. It's a city in Syria.
What is a what?
Aleppo.
Aleppo?
Aleppo. A leopard.
Wait, do you know what Aleppo is?
I do not.
Okay.
Aleppo is a city in Syria, I believe. It has not fallen. Honestly, probably Gary Johnson may know more about it than I do. All I know, Syria is generally considered by many to be a proxy war between the United States, Russia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. Is this a ruse?